What is going on, guys? Mobile Carrier News here. And Verizon is not playing around with millimeter wave 5G, but not just for ultra wideband and mobile usage, home internet. They are extending and expanding their 5G home internet service to 4 locations. And this is really good news. It's kind of funny how I just made a video today about T-Mobile's home internet, and then this article pops up. It's like almost it's like reading my mind, but yet again, both carriers are either silently or just competing very aggressively with home internet, especially T-Mobile and Verizon. These two big giants are literally competing crazy for home internet usage. AT&T, honestly, don't know. I don't really do research with AT&T's home internet service, just because they're selling and they're buying up Warner Brother, this and that, DirecTV. It's like a mess. I don't know how. I mean, I feel like the only thing AT&T can honestly do at this point is, focus on AT&T Vision or any other service they have. I'm not saying their home internet service is bad. It's just, you know, AT&T is doing their own thing. I think they're just focusing on 5G, but who knows? But this is what Verizon is doing. They're expanding more coverage in California, and especially I'm glad in California because as a Californian, as a Californian or California resident of the whole state, you know, I like the I have not seen any, I have not seen any 5G home internet expansion or at least any coverage in my own spare time. I usually check it. Oh, do I now have home internet? 5G Verizon coverage. I do not, and I was kind of bummed out, but I'm just thinking, don't worry, eventually they'll increase it and put it in my area, and they're expanding it in California. I really like they're expanding it. They're also expanding it in Athens, Georgia, Orlando, Florida, Vermont, and California. They're expanding in those big cities, and those are very busy cities. And I can really see why they're expanding in these cities because those cities are giant cities. They have a lot of residents, a lot of people. A lot of people come here to California or Florida to either take vacations or to move here. It's a huge demand. So it would make sense for Verizon to expand their coverage in these states because the more people go to these states, the more 5G is going to be used in that particular area. Now for Verizon, I can see they're pushing it very heavy. Even though their 5G is pretty new, I have not seen any videos or done very much research on Verizon's 5G home internet service, but I think it's pretty good. The internet service has been open since the internet service has been open up since I believe 2018, and in that time I think they were just doing it with 4G LTE, which was pretty good and fast. Don't get me wrong. I never seen videos of it, but now they're expanding and reaching 5G in more areas and places, and that's really good. I like where Verizon's going with this. I hope they can do the same with Verizon Fios because I've done research with Verizon Fios as well, and it's not covered in my area. And I got pretty bummed out. Okay, it kind of sucks how not Verizon's home internet and Verizon Fios is just not in my area, but I have access to mobile data usage as you can see here. I have 30 bars of Verizon with I'm currently on Wi-Fi. It just kind of it's kind of weird how like I can't get any of these other services but just Verizon. Maybe I have to contact the company because I'm pretty sure I have to contact customer service or let them know. Maybe my location's wrong. I always put the right zip code and location. Everything. I put everything right. Maybe it's my settings or I mean I'm not sure how Verizon is honestly targeting California. Maybe they're targeting up all the way in California when you hit Oregon. Maybe they're targeting up there. I don't know how Verizon's doing it, but eventually I hope Verizon does hit in my area because then sooner or later I can actually install it in my my home, and I could actually start testing it, and hopefully it's better than what I currently have. I currently have Cox Communication. It's all right. It's like a hit or miss. I'm paying for the cheapest plan. But the reason I'm doing cheapest plan because I'm trying to save up money. The rest of the plans are pretty expensive, even though everything's expensive. But eventually I will go for the most expensive plan for Verizon Home Internet and for Verizon's Fios. I honestly want to test out the best. If the service is at its highest point, let's say home internet 5G for Verizon is, let's say it's 100 a month. If that's the highest, I will be paying that monthly because I want to get the best experience. I could be getting 500 megabytes per second. I could be getting a gig, and I'm pretty sure it's unlimited. I mean, why wouldn't it be unless I have like to sign a contract or something? But if that's what I'm paying for, I will pay for that. If Verizon Fios cost 112 or 120 bucks a month, I will gladly pay for that and test it out. I want to get all the shows and channels that I want to see for Verizon Fios. I want to get more, more bang for my buck, better service, overall just everything better for myself, because I want to test out, I want to see how Verizon can go far with their service. And the more Verizon does this, the more Verizon get more customers, like me. I could promote Verizon if I wanted to. I can basically get them, free marketing or free advertisement. That's how Verizon does it. Verizon's getting customers every day, but with the expansion of millimeter wave and expanded 5G home internet service, Verizon is on a huge win. They're on a huge win, and also T-Mobile too. It's very interesting how both are very competitive this year. I've noticed last year they weren't pretty competitive. They were talking about it, but there was no plan, there was no service, nothing was really there, and it was just ideas. They were focusing on 5G, but they were ideas at this point. I mean, don't get me wrong. Verizon's 5G home internet service has been here since 2018, so it was there, but it wasn't strongly promoted. At least in my opinion, it probably was because everything going around the world. Maybe it was, but they were focused more on their 5G mobile internet service because they want to get more 5G customers, to join the get more unlimited plan or just overall, even though everyone was just stuck at home, I'm pretty sure Verizon still want to get more customers. People had to go out, they had to go to the store. Even if you're stuck at home, I'm pretty sure they had to go out, go get some milk, and you probably had to use the location to like find the nearest store, or you wanted to go to like a Ralph's or Albertsons, and you had to use your phone to look up the maps, and you had to use your data. So what Verizon is doing is really good. Hopefully I see more expansions like this in the coming months. Actually, from now to 2021 to 2022, I hope Verizon expands more with their service. I'm really curious. I looked up their map. Their 5G is still very small in comparison, but hopefully they can expand coverage with their C-band, ultra wideband, and their 5G home internet service. I'm really curious to see how Verizon will do this. Let me know what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about Verizon adding more 5G to their home internet service? Do you guys think Verizon can keep up ahead with T-Mobile, or do you guys think Verizon still needs some more work to do? Let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.